This is Senior Moments, and I'm Linda Brayman. The older I get, the colder I get. Sometimes it seems like winter will never end, but then again, cold weather is a great excuse to take the time to watch Senior Moments. Senior Moments covers events and activities at senior centers in the Ann Arbor, Ypsilanti area, such as the Ann Arbor Senior Center, Turner Senior Resource Center, the Pittsfield Senior Center, and the Ann Arbor Community Center. Also, the show provides valuable information for senior citizens on such issues as health, wealth, finance, and entertainment. The program premieres on the last Sunday of the month with the reruns on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m., Saturdays at 9 a.m., and Sundays at 5 p.m. on CTN 16 for a month. Please check out our website, a2gov.org/CTN, for the playback schedule. Also, you can watch the show on YouTube. Please log on to youtube.com/CTN Ann Arbor to view current and archived shows. And don't forget, button up your overcoat, eat an apple every day, and take good care of yourself. Welcome to Senior Moments. I'm your host, Linda Brayman. Today, we have Courtney Vanderlaan from Ann Arbor Meals on Wheels with just about everything you need to know about Meals on Wheels. Courtney, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Linda.
Well, let's get started. I have lots of questions for you. The first one is, how, when, and why did you link up with Meals on Wheels?
I started working for the Community Health Services Department at Michigan Medicine about 8 years ago and was a grant writer there. And Ann Arbor Meals on Wheels was one of the programs that I worked with within the Community Health Services Department, providing grant support. And so a little over 3 years, I became the director of the program, and I have loved my time working with really boots on the ground and the front lines with so many wonderful staff members and volunteers to serve our homebound neighbors.
All right. And what did you do in the past? Way back when you were just starting out?
Yeah, so I previously provided grant writing and grants administration support for several programs within our Community Health Services Department at Michigan Medicine that serve folks both within the hospital and within our community settings. So I was helping to coordinate those grants and ensure that we had the appropriate support to be able to do all the great work that we were seeking to do to impact health outcomes and quality of life for the folks that we're serving.
Are you a Michigander?
I am, yes. I am from the west side of the state and moved over to the east side for graduate school and got my master's of social work at the University of Michigan.
Very good. Now, when I shop for groceries, I try to buy healthy. However, it can get quite expensive, even for just the two of us, my husband and myself. So what health elements do you include in your meals?
Our meals meet a set of nutritional guidelines that are established by the USDA for older adults. And so we have registered dietitians at Michigan Medicine's Hospital Kitchen who provides the majority of our meals, who help to ensure that our meals are meeting those nutritional guidelines and meeting those My Plate guidelines. So having the appropriate amount of protein and carbs and fruits and vegetables and dairy. And so they help us to ensure that the meals we're providing are healthy for the folks that we're providing them to.
Now, what if you have someone who has religious food restrictions or allergies or other barriers to common everyday foods? Can you accommodate them?
Some of them we are able to accommodate. So we serve Western meals, Asian meals, and then have a gluten-free meal option. So we work with our registered dietitians at Michigan Medicine's Hospital Kitchen once again to walk through our menu items and the ingredients we're using if folks have an allergy, to determine if we're able to safely prepare their meals. And if so, we will definitely move forward and take the precautions needed. If we determine we cannot safely do it, we will work to connect that individual to other community resources to ensure that their nutritional needs can still be met, even if it might not be through our program.
Oh, nice. Now, are there any eligibility requirements?
To be eligible for Meals on Wheels, both for our program in Ann Arbor and the other Meals on Wheels programs within Washtenaw County, folks need to be homebound due to a health-related reason. So it could be mental health, physical health, or a combination of both, but they need to be homebound due to those health-related reasons, and then live within our service area. So in Washtenaw County, we have multiple Meals on Wheels programs, and we split up our service area by geography to make sure we can cover the entire county with home delivered meals. So our program in particular serves the city of Ann Arbor and portions of the surrounding townships. But if somebody reaches out to our program and they might live in Ypsilanti, we'll connect them with Ypsilanti Meals on Wheels because that's the appropriate program that serves the geographic area that person lives in. So folks need to be homebound and live within our service area. Those are the two eligibility criteria. So we don't have an age minimum or a maximum. We serve adults who are homebound. So that's really the only kind of age requirement, but that could be folks in their 20s up until folks who are in their hundreds, as well as folks of a variety of income levels. So there is not a minimum or maximum income that plays into the eligibility criteria for our program.
Oh, that sounds good. Now, how many meals a week can a person receive and what does it cost?
We provide up to 13 hot and cold meals per week for clients, so they're able to pick and choose how many they would like. Some folks just maybe want 4 meals a week, and others want the full amount that we're able to provide. We're also able to provide Ensure, so up to 6 meals of Ensure, which is a liquid meal supplement on top of those 13 prepared meals if a client's medical provider approves that. And we request a donation for the meals that we provide. So we request a $3 donation for a hot meal and a cold meal, as well as a $1 donation for each meal of Ensure that a client may receive. But that is just a requested donation. It is not a bill and it is not a requirement. So folks are not required to pay for their meals if they're unable to do so.
Good. Now, were you able to make all of your deliveries during COVID?
We, as many organizations did, had to rethink how we ran our program and conducted almost every component of our operations at the beginning of the pandemic. So our program typically provides meals Monday through Saturday, and then we do an extra meal on Saturday for Sunday, and that's how folks get their 13 meals. But at the beginning of the pandemic, we worked together with Ypsilanti Meals on Wheels, who also receives meals from Michigan Medicine's Hospital Kitchen, to consolidate our meal deliveries. So we, over the last couple of years, have delivered meals on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then Ipsy delivers on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So we don't overwhelm our kitchen. We deliver on opposite schedules. So we deliver 3 days a week, and we just deliver double meals to many of our clients on those 3 days. So everybody has continued to receive the same number of meals each week. We just are doing them in half the number of days, which means many of our volunteers are taking double the coolers out that they used to. To ensure that we have room for all of those meals. But we have been so grateful for the community support that we've received that has helped us to sustain our operations, and all of the wonderful volunteers who have continued to show up to help us deliver all of these meals. So we have been able to, we've made a lot of adjustments, but we've been able to continue delivering throughout the pandemic without any disruptions.
Oh, that's great. Now, where do you get your funds from?
We have a variety of funding sources that help to support our program. So we have various federal and non-federal grants that help to support primarily our meal costs. And then we also receive support from our Ann Arbor Area Community Foundation. We receive coordinated funding support oftentimes, and from many of our local funding organizations here in the community, as well as donations. We do fundraisers. Our clients who are able to contribute to the cost of their meals, that helps to help offset some of those additional meal costs that we have. But it's really a mix of a variety of funding sources.
Now, how could just regular people who might be watching this and not an organization, help you with funds?
Yeah, so we have a link on our website that folks are able to go to donate if they're interested in doing that. That's the easiest and best way to do it. Otherwise, they can reach out to our office, and there is contact information on our website. Because we're a program of Michigan Medicine, and we receive a wonderful amount of support from Michigan Medicine to help run our program. When folks go to donate through that link, they'll see a University of Michigan page, because we are actually a program of the University of Michigan and Michigan Medicine, but folks are able to donate there. With all the great support we receive from Michigan Medicine, we also rely on the support and donations of many community members and foundations to be able to continue sustaining our work and growing in important areas. So we appreciate those financial donations so much.
Do you offer any other services?
The clients who receive meals through our program are also able to access some additional supportive services through our program as well. So one of our main focuses is supporting folks as they age in place. And for us, so that sometimes looks like providing some additional household supplies or toiletries that might be difficult for folks to get to the store for, or have a difficult time affording. We also provide wellness calls. Our social workers reach out to clients to check in on them and do some supportive phone calls in that capacity, especially as we navigate the pandemic and we can't see each other and spend as much time together in person. We can provide those wellness calls. When we are able to have groups safely gathered together, we would typically provide a yard cleanup service for our clients in the spring and fall time that volunteer groups are able to be involved with, and we really appreciate their desire to support in that way. So raking leaves, picking up some sticks, things like that, as we think about aging in place, some of those things are really important, that you can take care of your yard still. So we'll do weekend cleanups in that respect. And then we have a variety of activity books and puzzles and things that we pass out to our clients to just help pass the time. We also receive donations of handwritten cards that different individuals and groups mail to us or drop off at our office, that are really just cards of encouragement that we pass out to our clients throughout the year, just to remind them that they're not alone and that people are thinking about them, and try to bring a smile to their face.
That is great. Now, if somebody needs Meals on Wheels, how do they sign up?
So to sign up for our program, folks can visit our website. That's the easiest way to see all of the information. We have an online intake form on our website that people can fill out for themselves, for a loved one, for a neighbor, a doctor or social worker can fill it out and send it to our office. If that's not possible, though, individuals or their loved ones can just give our office a call, and one of our social workers will go through the intake with them over the phone.
I am so impressed with everything you have shared today. I had no idea that Meals on Wheels had so much depth to it. It's a very commendable organization. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
I would add that we are always looking for meal delivery volunteers if folks are interested in getting involved. We, on our 3-day delivery schedule, need over 50 volunteers every week to help us deliver meals. And when we're on our 6-day delivery schedule, we need more than 100 volunteers. And so that remains an ongoing need and an ongoing opportunity for engagement if individuals are interested in actually delivering meals. So we have an online volunteer application on our website. That's the first step in the process to get things rolling. And then we ask folks to attend an orientation and submit some required things before we're able to get people actually trained and ready to start delivering their meals for the first time. But that is a great opportunity for engagement. If that's not a good fit, doing things like writing cards for us to pass out to our clients is so wonderful, or donating to our pantry. There's a list of all of those things on our website as well.
Are there any requirements for the volunteers who deliver the meals?
Good question. Yes. So we do need our volunteer drivers to be at least 18 years old. So folks under 18 can volunteer if they're with an adult or guardian that is over the age of 18 and has completed our full onboarding process. Since we're part of Michigan Medicine, we do also require that all of our volunteers are fully vaccinated against COVID-19, as well as received their flu vaccine for this year. And then we have different background screenings that we run on our volunteers to ensure that we are sending out folks who have been screened according to Michigan Medicine's guidelines to our clients' homes. But all of that information, once again, is outlined on our website if folks have questions about it.
Courtney, this is amazing to me. I wish your organization all the luck and all the volunteers that you need and that you can get. And I hope someone who's listening might even be able to volunteer to help somehow. I'd volunteer, but I'm too far away. So thank you very much, Courtney, for coming onto the show today and letting people know about Meals on Wheels. I, for one, have been very educated, and thank you.
Thank you, Linda. I really appreciate the opportunity.
And audience, thank you for tuning into Senior Moments. Be sure to come back often. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining us on Senior Moments. I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm Linda Brayman, wishing you good health and happiness.